CPI data came in hot, which ain't good. We ain't getting a 50 basis point cut. Maybe we'll get a 25. If Jerome pauses, the market's gonna go red. Guess who paused? The SEC. That's right, with more ETF filings. XRP, SOL, and staking. Yeah, more delays from the SEC. Altcoin season dominance is growing. BTC's taking a pause price-wise. We'll talk XRP price action along with...
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
Happy Thursday, crypto fans. And you see what I got up on the screen? It's the chart of XRP, and look at them candlesticks. You see this one right here? Oh, that's a volatile one. What's that from? CPI data. Yep, that's right. It came out today, and it wasn't so good. In fact, it was hot, and hot is bad. How bad was it? Well, went up to 2.9. You know the deal. Viewer comments come first, and today's viewer comments is everyone from the live stream that participated. Shout out to all the live stream peeps that keep it going. Chat's for you. Now, mix of red and green up on the screen. Why? Because the expectation was 2.7, and we came in and got 2.9. So that basically means the Fed is going to what? Give us a quarter if we're lucky. So the 50 basis point cut, that's off the table. A quarter's the best we're going to get. Would you be surprised if Jerome pauses this next meeting, which is the 17th? So now we look at the altcoins. Altcoin season index hits 76 as Bitcoin dominance slides. Well, altcoin season right now is at 67, but it's still high AF. Are you? Comment down below and let me know. That's right, the altcoins are starting to move based on optimism that we're going to be getting regs mid-October all the way through into November. So, altcoins, we got some catalysts. But what would help us out is if inflation would go down. Why was inflation up? Well, it's pretty simple, everyone. Energy was up. Gasoline was up, housing was up, food at home was up, food away from home was up. And if you want to get into the specifics of all this, well, it's all linked in the description down below. So now all eyes are going to be on Jerome Powell. 90% chance that he's going to cut it by a quarter. 92% chance that he cuts it by 50 basis points. The problem is this. I still think he's going to pause one more time. Why? Because he's always been late to the party. In fact, chat during the live stream said we should call him Jerome, always late to the party Powell. Kind of like how that sounds. So yes, altcoin season's heating up. Altcoin dominance is there. BTC's getting the doors blown off of it the last 90 days by some of our faves. Not Picoin. They're at the bottom of the pile, down 38% in the last 90 days. But what else do I got for you? The SEC delays even more ETF decisions. That's right. The SEC delays BlackRock, Franklin Templeton, and Solana staking and ETH staking decisions. What? The SEC has extended its deadlines for crypto funds tracking Solana, XRP, along with a whole bunch of stuff. What else? Well, let's learn about it. According to SEC filings, the agency has set a new deadline, November 13th for Franklin's ETH staking amendment. November 14th for its Solana XRP ETFs. There you go, XRP fans, news for you right here. November 14th, XRP ETF. So again, the SEC is doing what they do best, delay, delay, delay. Maybe the SEC is friends with Jerome Powell. Always late to the party, Powell. And the now ETH, the BlackRock iShares ETH Trust, is now slated for October 30th. Oh, great, everyone. Under Section 19B of the Securities Exchange Act, the SEC is up to 45 days of publication to act on a proposed rule change, which can extend for up to 90 or 180 days. Yeah, ETF delays continue to pile up. So as much as Atkins wants to unveil Project Crypto, as much as Atkins wants to say the SEC is pro-crypto, somehow they keep delaying it. On Tuesday, the federal agency postponed decisions on the Bitwise Dogecoin ETF, Grayscale HBAR ETF, both until November 12th. Now you've got what? The True Social Bitcoin and ETH ETF on October 8th, the 21 shares Bitwise Solana ETF on the 16th, 21 shares Core XRP Trust on the October 19th. Look, there's a shitload of dates. They've all been postponed. This is all linked where everyone in the description down below. So CPI data came in hot. Inflation is there. Jerome Powell, what is he going to do? If he pauses, the market is going to go redder than red. If he cuts a quarter, we'll be on the same path. If he cuts 50, players are going to freak out because they're going to think he overcooked the bird. And it means what? He's doing a panic move. Now, in the crypto market, volume 161 billion right now. Fear and greed, 47 out of 100. BTC essentially sideways. What did we have in terms of inflows? Whoa, the biggest inflow in BTC history over the last month and a half. 741 billion in inflows for BTC, almost $750 million. ETH had some as well. Zoom out to the 1 year, you see exactly what I'm talking about. This is the biggest inflow we've seen in BTC since the 13th of July. That's right, everyone, a month and a half. XRP's volume, $5 billion. But the candlesticks are telling us what? We touched 3, now we're battling right around 3. Zooming into the 15-minute shows us, yes, extreme volatility. In one 15-minute candlestick, we went from 303 to 295, and that was on the launch of CPI data. So the market's watching, XRP holders are watching. So yeah, we've got some altcoin season moves. Altcoin season index hits the highest level this year. That's good. I think we all like that. I think this is juicy. The problem is regs keep getting postponed. ETFs keep getting postponed. You think they're doing that on purpose? Waiting for the ETFs until we get regs? And Jerome Powell, well, heck, the market's pricing in a quarter cut. But what if he pauses? We've seen him late to the party raising rates. We've seen him late to the party cutting rates. It wouldn't surprise me if he's late to the party one more time. You know he'll blame inflation. We're seeing it right here. Food, energy, gasoline, housing. He's got every excuse in the world to pause one more time. I hope he doesn't. The market's pricing in that he doesn't, but man, if he does, he'll send us into a sea of red. Yeah, it gives us more time to buy. But is that what you want right now, XRP fans, or would you rather see moon action? It all depends. Are your bags packed, ready to moon, or do you need more time to stack? Let me know down below. What would you rather see? Would you rather see him pause one more time to give you chances to stack your bags and pack them? Or would you rather see Jerome cut and start seeing some economic healing happen to the economy? Choo-choo what? I don't know. Always late to the party, Jerome. Jerome ain't getting any sort of choo-choo. So now what? Now we got to see if Jerome's actually going to cut. Yeah, honestly, the market is going to be volatile AF until the 17th. And the whole thing is Jerome has been late the entire time. Late to raise rates, late to cut rates. So the market is sitting here going, he really should have been cutting for a while now. We know he's not going to give us 50 because he's not that kind of person. He's not dovish. He's been more on the hawkish end. He should at least give us a quarter, but now with CPI being hotter, coming in at 2.9 instead of 2.7, which was expected, and then now with the uptrend over the last several months, we're sitting here going, oh, shit. Well, that means now gold and silver can roar for a while. Yeah, volatility favors precious metals, favors safe haven assets. It doesn't favor crypto. The best thing for us right now is for him to come in on the 17th and give us a quarter and give us the nod for another quarter later this year. Altcoin season dominance, yeah, baby, it's happening. Why? Bitcoin's expensive, and regs don't favor Bitcoin. Bitcoin already has ETFs and regs. What do altcoins not have? They don't have regs or ETFs. So the two big bullish things that we got coming up won't benefit Bitcoin, but it'll benefit the alt. So let's see what happens. We've only got 6 days until Jerome Powell has his big decision. Going to be the biggest FOMC meeting of the year. And yes, we will be covering it live. You want to see the live stream with CPI data? Oh, it was a juicy one. Tons of great information on there. Lots to listen to. So if you're driving home, you've got to run, you want to listen to a podcast, or you got lots of juicy bits, I will have it linked at the end of this video. It should be popping up on the screen now. Altcoin season index. Altcoin juiciness. Bitcoin dominance sliding. Well, what we really care about is altcoin prices jumping. So, Jerome, do what you need to do because we need it. Choo-choo what? Not choo-choo Jerome. He doesn't get choo-choo anything. Choo-choo bitches, though.